Hello, Tri-Cities sports fans. This is Skylar and Eric, and we have a special guest for you today. We have 2017 NHRA Pro Stock competitor Tanner Gray with us. Hello, Mr. Gray. How are you doing today?
Good, sir. How are you?
Good. What do you think about getting your high school diploma at Bristol?
Say that again?
What did you think about getting your high school diploma at Bristol?
It was cool. It was pretty different than anything else that they've ever done there. So it was cool to be able to be the first one to do that. And I know that it happens a little more often in the NASCAR scene, but over at NHRA, it's a lot of older drivers over there. So it was pretty cool to be able to do that and then do it in front of the fans and family and everything else.
How did it feel to make history at Las Vegas, being the youngest driver to win a national event?
That was pretty cool too. I definitely didn't expect it to come that early. I hoped it would, but it was pretty cool to be the youngest winner, and that wouldn't have been possible without all the help of my guys and them giving me an awesome race car. So, but yeah, it was pretty cool.
What is your favorite track?
Favorite track? I'd have to say so far it'd have to be Vegas and Charlotte, but I haven't been to all of them yet, so I'm not 100% sure. I hear Denver's really nice, and I've always liked going to Denver, so I'm excited to be able to go there in a couple weeks or whatever.
Okay. What has been your favorite moment in your career so far?
In probably the first win. That was pretty cool, just because of how early it happened, and it was such a big deal, and I had my whole family there, and that was a pretty special moment to me. So probably Vegas.
Okay. What do you expect for the rest of the season?
I expect to win. Whether we do that or not, I'm not sure, but definitely my expectations are to go out there and win and compete for a championship. But the main thing you got to focus on is just winning rounds and trying to win races, and then you should be there at the end.
Mr. Gray, we know that you've done a little bit of round track racing also. What do you feel the biggest differences in the two sports are, besides going in a straight line and in a circle?
It's just a totally different crowd at either one. The people are completely different, which is it's kind of hard to understand it unless you've been there, But I mainly grew up doing circle track stuff. This is actually the only drag car that I've ever driven, besides the junior dragster when I was 8, and so I'm more from the circle track side of things, and just to come into the drag racing world and see how different it is pretty crazy. It's just the shows are definitely ran different. The competitors are different. They act different. I'd have to say circle track racing is more a little bit more rough around the edges, I guess you could say. There's definitely a lot more confrontation out at a circle track compared to a drag race. But mainly just because, you're getting up against people and, there's people being wrecked and drag racing, you're not really doing any of that. So it's kind of crazy. I told my dad not too long ago that, it was crazy how different it all was.
What has been the biggest thing of racing with your dad? I noticed that you haven't lost to your dad yet. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, not yet. I just I don't know. I've just enjoyed it a lot. He's pretty much taught me everything I know, and to be able to go up there and race against him is a lot of fun. And I know we have the same equipment, so it kind of comes down to who's driving the best, who's leading the start line, and everything else. So so far we got lucky and beaten them both times, but I'm sure that'll change soon. Hopefully not, but I'm sure it will.
Well, Mr. Gray, we do wish you the best of luck, and we hope that you end up in the championship hunt this year and actually run for your first championship in your rookie season.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you guys having me on.